All right, I hope you're ready. Just got out of a pastor's meeting and had a conference call with Brian Simmons and Rick Wurzwack and a whole bunch of different people, Bob King, Barbara Yoder, and Joe Sasek. And this thing is on. I hope you're either wearing your seatbelt, or as Joe Sasek says, just take it off and get ready to get wrecked. And so, starting this coming weekend, March 4th, Brian Simmons is going to be back with us and is going to be just bringing the fire. He believes that the beginnings of a 50-year revival are here in Detroit and Dearborn, and oh my gosh, I'm shaking. We were there for 3 hours almost, and just talking about this vision and what this is going to look like, a lot of the practicals and these kinds of things. And so get ready, clear your schedule. And something that's incredibly exciting is Leonard Jones from Morning Star is going to be with us at Revival Church on March 6th, and we are going to combine his service with Brian Simmons. And so Brian Simmons will be at Revival Church along with Leonard Jones that night, and we're going for it. And so I just as I have said, this past weekend, the Fire in February event was, I believe, historic, and it's a launching pad of revival. So we're just going to call this the Fireplace, just so people know. They can connect the dots and know what event is what. So this movement, whatever this turns into, we're just going to call it the Fireplace, and it's prophetic. That's what the Lord spoke to me when I was in Kansas City through a friend of mine who's on staff at World Revival Church, which is the Smithton Outpouring Church. And he said, John, you're a fire starter, but God called you to build a fireplace to facilitate revival. Then Brian Simmons on Saturday morning, he said that 3 or 4 different times, that God is establishing a fireplace in Detroit, a place to facilitate the presence of God. And so that's what we're going to call it. We're going to get some materials together. We're just going to keep it real simple, but we're going for it. We're going to get the word out. So I want you to start getting the word out. It's a done deal. It's happening, and it's going to be hosted this first however long Brian's here. We're thinking that the monthly things are going to happen, but this first week that he's going to be here, it's going to be held at First Assembly in Dearborn Heights, except for that Sunday night where he'll be with us at Revival Church. So, man, I just can't tell you. Be in prayer about this. More than ever, I need to see the 1,000 intercessors start to gather together. And the lab, and I'm giving leadership to this. We're responsible for the intercession. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be covering it in prayer. Excuse me. I'm trying to knock out this last little bit of the flu that nailed me. And so we're going to be carrying that. I need to gather together the 1,000 intercessors. So if you're provoked by this, let me know. Also, the lab internship that's going to be starting this summer, presuming this thing launches and continues. The internship is going to be a significant piece of that. We're going to be serving the revival. So there you have it. Email me with all of your questions and thoughts, and I'd love to hear from you. John at johnburton.net. JOHN@JOHNBURTON.net. And I want to hear from you. If you feel like God's just lighting you up on this, let me know. And tonight we're going to be in Farmington Hills, interceding, calling the intercessors together. The lab will be at the Crossings Church there. So I'm excited. Boy, I cannot even tell you. People are jumping on board with this. And there was a significant prophetic word from, I think it said Dennis Kramer, who I've actually connected with in the past. He contacted me, and who feels that the time is now. The time is now to do this. Someone else had a word that 1 year ago, and say it was a year ago in April, and the word was that that the time is now, and 1 year will be too late. Well, 1 year is, of course, this April, and that's going to be too late. And so the time is now to go ahead and grab hold of this and go for it. There's a lot going on in Detroit, but I really believe that this is a significant launching point for the revival that so many of us have been praying for. So, yep, come on out tonight to the lab. Go to revivallab.com and you can get the map to where we're going to be, and we're going to launch. We're going for it. So let me know what you're thinking. All right? I can't wait. This is why I moved to Detroit. This is it right here. At least part of the reason.